We moved to Esperance probably for a lot of reasons, but going way back, we actually came here in 1975 to have our honeymoon, which in those days was probably a big adventure. Not many people were able to fly and go overseas or Bali or anything like that. But we decided to head off down to Esperance. We came here and enjoyed the place very much. It was sort of like as far as you could go without heading east. So I came down here and then went back through Albany and the Paronga Ups and basically had a tour of the southwest.
Mark retired, which has been lovely because it's like we've met each other again because he's not going to work every day. But I said to Mark, I'll only come if you build me a new house because I had a brand new apartment. We ended up looking at a lot of rural building company houses, and we knew, even though we weren't anticipating building, that we really liked their designs and their houses. And one time we were at Margaret River for a holiday and we heard about this Cape Skillion one and we thought, let's go and have a look at that. And we went in there and that's when we really thought, this is really what we could have one day. Really wanted to have a nice big open kitchen. I wanted a room where you could sort of have your family around and you weren't isolated from them. Like this room we've got over here, which is the home theatre room, because you feel like you've gone somewhere different.
Because we bought so close to the beach, so we're just 500 metres down the road to the water, we both wanted a sort of a coastal looking design, if you like. When we built the block, I wanted something so that with this design we could get the light in from the sun during, so I went a bit of the environmental sort of design sort of things. In summer the sun's more directly overhead, so it doesn't directly come in these windows, but in winter we get light coming right through across this room and it warms it up. They bent over backwards to sort of accommodate us in the pre-start phase in terms of communication and explanation of what the process was going to be.
The whole office was lovely. I mean, when we walked in, we'd been emailing and talking to people and things like that, and they were just like, oh, you must be Fiona and Mark, how are you? And everyone was thrilled, and they're like, oh, your design's lovely, and on the helping you pick colours and things that would go together and explaining to you, the level of finish and things like that.
And in the end it all worked out. That sort of level of detail meant that when we actually came to the build side of things, we knew we could anticipate. We knew what was coming. We didn't have to worry about what's that going to be like. You almost knew what it was going to be like. But we were embarking upon something that we were confident in.